Are you nuts about nuts? You're not alone. These bite-sized powerhouses are not only delicious, but packed with essential nutrients, making them a favorite snack worldwide. They're versatile too, finding their way into everything from salads and smoothies to desserts and even main dishes. But here's a nutty fact: not all nuts are created equal. In today's video, we're going to crack open the truth about which 6 nuts you should be adding to your diet for their fantastic health benefits, and which 6 might be worth skipping or eating in moderation. We've thoroughly fact-checked and reviewed all the information you'll hear today with health professionals, so you can snack smart and make informed choices about the nuts you eat. Stay tuned as we go nuts about what's good for your health and what's not. 6 nuts you should be eating. Number 1. Chestnuts. Let's start with a nut that might not be the first to come to mind, but definitely deserves a spot in your pantry: chestnuts. Unlike their nutty cousins, chestnuts are remarkably low in fat, but don't let that fool you. They're bursting with nutritional value. Chestnuts are one of the few nuts that provide a good dose of vitamin C, which is quite rare in the nut world. Alongside vitamin C, they also pack a healthy punch of vitamin E, dietary fiber, and protein. Health-wise, these nuts are a heart's best friend. They help in maintaining cardiovascular health, support digestive health due to their fiber content, and assist in controlling blood sugar levels, which makes them an excellent choice for anyone looking to manage their diet better. When it comes to using chestnuts, they're incredibly versatile. You can roast them for a tasty snack, chop them up to add a nutty texture to your pasta dishes or rice, or even blend them into baking recipes for added nutrition. Just remember, if you're not using them right away, store them in a cool, dry place or in the refrigerator to keep them fresh. Let's make room for chestnuts in our diets and enjoy their numerous benefits. Number 2. Pecans. Next on our list are pecans, a southern delight that's not only scrumptious, but also brimming with health benefits. Pecans are completely cholesterol-free, and they keep the carb count low, making them an excellent choice for those monitoring their carbohydrate intake. But the real magic of pecans lies in their rich antioxidant properties. These nuts are a powerhouse of vitamins and minerals that can help protect your body at a cellular level. The health benefits of pecans are quite impressive. They're fantastic for your heart, helping to reduce the risk of heart disease thanks to their healthy fats. They also play a crucial role in cellular health by preventing damage caused by free radicals, and for men, they offer the added bonus of supporting prostate health. Pecans are particularly high in essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, and potassium. These minerals are vital for maintaining bone strength, regulating muscle function, and ensuring your nerves function correctly. Whether you're tossing them into a salad, baking them into pies, or just snacking straight from the bag, pecans offer a tasty way to boost your health. Enjoying pecans regularly can be a delightful addition to a health-conscious diet. Number 3. Pistachios. Now, let's crack open some facts about pistachios, a nut that's as fun to eat as it is beneficial for your health. Pistachios are not just those nuts you mindlessly munch at a party, they are nutritional heroes. High in protein, accounting for about 20% of their weight, and rich in fiber and antioxidants, pistachios are a top-tier snack. Plus, they are surprisingly low in calories, which makes them an excellent option for those looking to manage their weight without sacrificing taste or nutrition. Health-wise, pistachios are a triple threat. They're known for aiding in cholesterol management, stabilizing blood glucose levels, and reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes. Their high antioxidant content means they're not only good for your body on the inside, but they also help you look better on the outside by fighting oxidative stress in your skin. Pistachios have been a staple in human diets for over 9,000 years, proving that our ancestors knew a thing or two about picking the right snacks. Whether you're adding them to your baking, throwing a handful into a savory dish, or eating them right out of the shell. Pistachios offer a combination of great flavor and time-tested health benefits. Number 4. Hazelnuts. A true gem in the nut world, often celebrated not just for their delightful taste, but for their impressive nutritional and environmental benefits. These little nuts are packed with vitamins A and B, dietary fiber, potent antioxidants, and healthy fats that are essential for maintaining a balanced diet. Health-wise, hazelnuts are fantastic for your cardiovascular health. They help reduce blood fat levels, which is crucial for preventing heart disease. Additionally, they play a role in controlling blood pressure and reducing inflammation, making them an ally in fighting chronic health issues. But the benefits of hazelnuts extend beyond nutrition. Environmentally, they are quite sustainable. Hazelnuts require relatively low amounts of water compared to other crops, making them an excellent choice for areas prone to drought. Furthermore, hazelnut trees help to protect the soil from erosion, thanks to their robust root systems and the canopy they provide. This makes them not only a tasty and healthy choice, but also a friend to our planet. Incorporating hazelnuts into your diet can be as simple as adding them to a homemade trail mix, baking them into pastries, or even blending them into a rich, creamy spread. Enjoying hazelnuts lets you savor the flavor while reaping a bounty of benefits. Number 5. Walnuts. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate walnuts, a super nut with some seriously impressive credentials when it comes to boosting your health. Walnuts stand out because they're one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, which is essential for overall wellness. This unique component makes walnuts a star in the nut family, especially for those looking to enhance their diet with heart-healthy fats. The health benefits of walnuts are extensive. They are particularly known for enhancing brain health, often referred to as brain food due to their wrinkled, brain-like appearance and their nutrient profile that supports mental function. Additionally, their anti-inflammatory properties help slow aging and reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease and cancer. That's a lot of power packed into a small shell. However, despite all these benefits, it's important to remember that walnuts are quite calorie-dense. Moderation is key. A small handful, roughly an ounce, is sufficient to reap the health benefits without overloading on calories. Whether you toss them into your morning oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or sprinkle them over salads, walnuts are a delightful way to enrich your meals and your health. Number 6. Acorns. Let's explore a nut that might seem a bit unconventional but has deep historical roots: acorns. Used by ancient cultures such as the Greeks and Assyrians, acorns were not just a staple in their diets, but were also revered for their medicinal properties. Today, they're making a comeback as a nutrient-dense food that supports modern health goals. Acorns are quite beneficial for your health. They help boost heart health by contributing beneficial fats, increase energy levels with their good balance of carbohydrates, support digestion due to their fiber content, and enhance bone strength thanks to their mineral richness. Indeed, acorns are more than just food for wildlife, they're a powerhouse for humans too. However, before you start incorporating acorns into your diet, there's an important preparation step to note. Acorns contain tannins, which can be bitter and indigestible. To make them safe and enjoyable to eat, you'll need to remove these tannins. This is done by shelling the acorns and then leaching them in water, either cold for a few days or hot for a few hours, changing the water frequently until the bitterness is gone. Once prepared, acorns can be ground into flour, roasted for a snack, or used as a coffee substitute. Embracing acorns in your diet can be a nod to ancient traditions with modern health benefits. 6 nuts you should avoid. Number 1. Bitter almonds. Shifting gears, let's discuss some nuts you might want to think twice about. starting with bitter almonds. While sweet almonds are a beloved snack and healthy addition to any diet, their bitter counterparts tell a different story. Bitter almonds contain naturally occurring cyanide, a toxic compound that can be quite hazardous when consumed raw. This makes them unsafe to eat before undergoing specific processing methods to remove the toxins. The health risks associated with bitter almonds are serious. Consuming raw bitter almonds can lead to symptoms of cyanide poisoning, which include headache, dizziness, confusion, and even more severe health issues like respiratory failure and cardiac arrest if consumed in larger quantities. This is why it's crucial to understand that raw bitter almonds are not just unhealthy, they can be deadly. For safety, bitter almonds must be properly heat-treated to neutralize the cyanide. They are mainly used in small quantities to flavor foods, and in the production of almond oil or extracts, where the cyanide content is controlled and reduced to safe levels. Always ensure that any product containing bitter almonds is from a reputable source and has undergone proper treatment to make it safe for consumption. Number 2. Peanuts. Next on our list of nuts to approach with caution are peanuts. Although peanuts are popular and packed with protein, they come with a few concerns that warrant attention. First off, they're high in calories, which can make managing weight challenging if they're consumed in large quantities. This makes them less ideal for those who are closely monitoring their calorie intake for weight loss. Another significant risk associated with peanuts is the potential for contamination with aflatoxins. Aflatoxins are toxins produced by the Aspergillus mold, which can grow on peanuts that are stored in warm, humid conditions. These toxins are not just a minor issue. They can cause serious liver damage and are considered carcinogenic. To safely enjoy peanuts without the health risks, it's crucial to take certain precautions. Always choose peanuts that look fresh and are free from discoloration or visible mold. It's also wise to purchase peanuts from reputable sources that adhere to strict storage and handling guidelines to minimize the risk of aflatoxin contamination. Remember, when it comes to peanuts, a little caution goes a long way in protecting your health. Number 3. Almonds. While almonds are generally regarded as a nutritious snack, there's a less savory side to consider, especially from an environmental perspective. Almonds require an astonishing amount of water to produce, about 4.6 liters for just one almond. This high water demand places almonds among the most water-intensive crops, which becomes particularly concerning in regions like California, where the majority of the world's almonds are grown. California frequently faces severe droughts, and the extensive almond cultivation exacerbates local water shortages. This intensive use of water not only stresses local water supplies, but also poses significant risks to local wildlife and ecosystems that depend on these water sources. The competition for water between agricultural needs and natural habitats can lead to diminished biodiversity and disruption of native species. If you're concerned about sustainability, it's worth considering these factors when choosing almonds. Opting for almonds from growers who use sustainable, water-efficient practices can make a difference. Alternatively, exploring other nuts that require less water for production might be a wise choice for those looking to minimize their environmental impact. This approach helps ensure that our dietary choices align more closely with environmental conservation efforts. Number 4. Cashews. Cashews are a beloved snack around the world, celebrated for their creamy texture and health benefits, including heart-healthy fats and essential minerals. However, there's a darker side to the production of cashews that often goes unnoticed by many consumers. In some harvesting countries, the cashew industry is marred by serious ethical concerns, including forced labor and poor working conditions. The term blood cashews has emerged to highlight these labor abuses, drawing a parallel to the infamous issues in the diamond industry. The harvesting process for cashews is labor-intensive and can be hazardous. Workers often face long hours without adequate protection from the caustic resin in cashew shells, which can cause severe skin burns and other health issues. The plight of these workers raises significant moral questions about the cost of convenience and whether the nutritional benefits of cashews are overshadowed by the ethical implications of their production. As consumers, it's important to be informed about these issues and consider them when making purchasing decisions. Looking for cashews that are certified fair trade can be one way to help ensure that the products you enjoy are sourced from suppliers who uphold better labor standards. This mindful approach allows us to enjoy the health benefits of cashews while also supporting the welfare of those who produce them. Number 5. Macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts are often praised for their rich, buttery flavor, making them a sought-after ingredient in desserts and snacks. However, they are also one of the most calorie-dense nuts available, packing around 1,000 calories per cup. This high caloric content can quickly add up, making macadamias something that should be consumed with caution, especially for those who are managing their weight or monitoring their caloric intake. Given their rich taste and texture, it's easy to overindulge in macadamia nuts. That's why emphasizing mindful consumption is key. Enjoying these nuts in small quantities can help you incorporate them into your diet without overshooting your daily calorie goals. Think of macadamia nuts as a treat. A little goes a long way in terms of both satisfaction and dietary impact. For those looking to enjoy macadamia nuts, consider using them as a garnish rather than the main ingredient. Sprinkling a few crushed nuts over a salad or adding a handful to a batch of cookies can enhance flavor while keeping portions under control. This way, you can savor the unique taste of macadamia nuts without compromising your nutritional balance. Number 6. Horse chestnuts. As we explore various nuts and their impacts, it's crucial to discuss horse chestnuts, which are often confused with edible chestnuts due to their similar names and appearances. However, the similarities end there. It's important to highlight that horse chestnuts are not edible and are, in fact, toxic to both humans and animals. Horse chestnuts contain esculin, a compound that is toxic if ingested, causing severe gastrointestinal distress and potentially more serious health issues like muscle weakness and paralysis. Unlike the sweet chestnuts roasted over an open fire during the holidays, horse chestnuts have a bitter taste and are used primarily for medicinal purposes in controlled formulations, and even then, not without risks. When dealing with horse chestnuts, safety is paramount. They should never be consumed raw or as part of your diet. Educating yourself and others about the clear distinction between horse chestnuts and edible nuts is essential to prevent accidental poisoning. Always ensure that any chestnuts you plan to eat are from a reputable source and are indeed the edible variety. Remember, when in doubt, it's better to err on the side of caution and avoid consumption altogether. To wrap up our discussion on nuts, let's address some of the most common questions you might have about incorporating these foods into your diet. Can I eat acorns raw? Absolutely not. Raw acorns contain tannins, which are not only bitter but can also lead to stomach upset and nutritional deficiencies if consumed in large amounts. To safely eat acorns, they need to be processed to remove these tannins, typically by soaking or boiling them in water until the bitter taste is gone. How many walnuts are safe to eat daily? Walnuts are packed with beneficial nutrients, but like all nuts, they are also calorie-dense. A good rule of thumb is to stick to about a handful, or roughly 1 ounce, 28 grams, per day. This portion size allows you to reap the health benefits without consuming too many calories. Why are peanuts linked to aflatoxins? Peanuts are susceptible to contamination by a mold called Aspergillus, which can produce aflatoxins, a family of toxins that can be harmful if ingested. The risk of aflatoxin contamination is higher in warm, humid environments, especially when peanuts are not properly stored or handled. Consuming aflatoxins can lead to serious health issues, including liver damage and cancer, which is why it's important to buy peanuts from reputable sources and store them correctly. These answers should help clarify any concerns you have about nuts and how to safely include them in your diet. Remember, moderation and proper preparation are key to enjoying the health benefits of any nut. In today's video, we've cracked the shell on which 6 nuts you should definitely include in your diet for their incredible health benefits and which 6 to approach with caution due to health risks or ethical concerns. Whether it's boosting your heart health with walnuts or being mindful of the high water usage of almonds, each nut comes with its own set of factors to consider. Now, I'd love to hear from you. In the comments below, share your favorite healthy nuts and how you like to incorporate them into your meals. Your tips and preferences can inspire all of us to make smarter, more sustainable choices. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content like this. Your support helps us keep bringing you valuable tips on maintaining wellness. Stay nutty, stay healthy,